Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to another spirit message and tip. Okay, so they were really busy this morning. This is how to write down your own personal messages from spirit guides, your higher self. So this is for you who's watching, how to write down your own personal messages from spirit guides, higher self. Okay, so I talk about this a lot on the channel, but I want to give you this message because it's really important for right now especially, and that's why I'm posting it now. I do say this a lot on the channel. I actually a long time ago did a whole video about auto writing, but I'm going to talk about auto writing and also just writing your own messages down and why this is so important right now. And I am saying just write it down over the word auto writing, because when people hear the word auto writing, like when I did a video about auto writing, I think it puts a lot of people off. People dismiss it, or they're just scared of the word auto writing. I know there's a lot of different, when they think of the word, they kind of dismiss it and don't want to hear about it, like they're scared of the word or something. I just want to talk about this now as just writing it down, your own personal messages from spirit guides, higher self. I want to talk about this because you are receiving messages that are quote unquote helping you, and you are going to want to keep track of them. Simple as that. You're just going to want to keep track of them. And this day and age, you can quickly just email yourself on your phone, quickly make a note, quickly take a picture, just document it in some way, because spirit messages and tips come in fast and furious and quick and to the point. We all eat, drink, sleep near our phone. Just write it down, because the help that comes in will help you with 4 things. 1, brilliant ideas that can help with your work or your creative projects. Yes, they're going to give you brilliant ideas that can help with your work or creative projects. 2, brilliant insight that can help with how you're coping or managing things on a spiritual, emotional, or mental levels. This brilliant insight could be aha moments of understanding and breakthroughs to have different perspective, or a knowledge that shifts you. I call this love support backing that really helps you and your energy in the moment. So we talk about that a lot. Number 3, brilliant intuitive knowing or seeing that can help you in your life and with what you're dealing with. And 4, brilliant sparks of creativity that can help you do or tackle something in a new, brilliant, innovative way. Do not dismiss anything you get. Write it down. Those were the few areas that they said they're really helping you. So don't dismiss anything you get. Why? They're saying write it down. Why? It can and will provide you with ideas, with clarity, with know-how, better perspectives, and more. And a big thing is, do not underestimate all you get. Do not underestimate all you get. When you put into action, they're literally building blocks to use and apply for yourself and in your life. So, but I do not share everything I get here on the channel. Like everything that I get, I do not share on the channel. The real gems are what you get personally. Like I have emails, I have binders filled from over the years. I have now emails. The real gems are what you get personally, right? This is for you to write down all your own personal spirit messages and tips that you get for you. Yeah, this is how to write it down, and not to be scared of the word auto writing. Just think of it, you're quickly writing down, almost like transcribing. It's like bullet points. You just get a divine spark of ideas, insight, intuitive knowing or seeing, or sparks of creativity. Do not dismiss or underestimate anything you get, because even if it doesn't make sense in the moment, later it will. All of a sudden you can actually, almost like a seed. When you drop a seed into the earth, at first nothing immediately blooms, but you kind of germinate with it a little bit, and then you're like, oh my gosh, oh, I get this. And sometimes there's so much more to it. What's really amazing is, like, you could just get one sentence and then it's like it just blows up. Sometimes you can get something and it could be an encyclopedia. Some of these spirit messages and tips, I'm like, oh my God, I could write a whole book on just that one thing, right? This is all how to write down your own personal messages from spirit guides. It's coming from spirit guides, spirit messages, loved ones passed on, your higher self, whatever, and anything. I mean, it literally is all coming in literally to help you. But the important thing is to write it down, because we do miss it. In fact, when something comes in my mind, say my phone is not immediately with me, I'm repeating it in my head until I can get to my phone. So at least I make the bullet point. You know, maybe you don't even have time to write the whole thing out, but just write a bullet point down. It's so important. You don't want to lose it. They do come in quick and fast and quick and to the point, but it's a loaded. I always call it loaded. It's like a loaded seed. Look at a seed. It's so tiny, but it bears such fruit. So don't discount anything you get, because it literally, like they said, all of this is help. And it's going to be brilliant ideas that can literally help you with your work or your creative projects. It could be brilliant insight that can help with how you're coping or managing things on a spiritual, emotional, or mental levels. This means those aha moments of understanding, breakthroughs, different perspectives, knowledge, something that shifts you and your energy in the moment. What I call love support backing. You could get brilliant intuitive knowing or seeing that will really help you in your life with what you're dealing with. And also those brilliant sparks of creativity. This is the major thing, the brilliant sparks of creativity that will help you to do or tackle something in a new, brilliant, innovative way. And all of these are looking at as building blocks, literally, that when you use and apply for yourself, you are literally building something else with it. Do not dismiss anything you get. I think we underestimate the power of what you receive all the time. So don't discount anything. And the most part, I just want to add, you'll probably be getting it when your mind is clear, like when it's not filled with all the other garbage. So it's like moments when you might be exercising, in the shower, or almost doing something on a repetitive, something you're not totally present for. You've left an opening, it could come in. Sometimes people are cleaning, things like that. They think you're going into a different octave, you can receive more. But the bottom line is how to write down your own personal messages from spirit guides, your higher self. Just write it down. You don't even have to think of it as auto writing, but just document it, just write it down. Just because they want you to keep track of them, it's simple as that. So yeah, you're with your phone, write it down. Document it in some way. Write it down so you don't forget it, you don't dismiss anything, you don't underestimate anything. And they said, why? Because it can and will provide you with ideas, with clarity, with know-how, with a better perspectives and more. Don't underestimate all you get, because when you put it into action, they're literally building blocks to use and apply for yourself and in your life. And they also wanted me to share, I don't share everything on the channel. The real gems are what you're going to get personally. You're not going to be able to put it into words and explain it all. You won't even have all the words. Just a sentence, you'll get even more of it. And you don't have to share it with another person. The real gems you're not sharing with another person, by the way. But this is just for you to write it down, write down all your personal spirit messages and tips for you. I wish you the best. Take care. Bye-bye.